So this one's a little more serious. Like a lot of you watching, I was raised by my mother and my stepfather. And I had a really good childhood. I had a great stepdad. He was great. He was there when I needed him. He helped me through a lot of stuff, and he was a good role model. And of course, my mom was a great mom. But there's always something in you, a lot of times, that wants to belong. You know, I counsel a lot of adopted kids, and a lot of times they may have wonderful lives, but something haunts them about why were they adopted, what were their parents really like, and whatnot. So I find myself in sort of a similar situation. So, as an adult, I decided I'm gonna go find this man, my biological father. And I had kids by then, and I was married. And the last memory I had of him, as cliche as it sounds, was sitting in a prison, touching the glass with his hand on the other side of the glass. I had to be about 4 years old. That's the last memory I had of him, but I had a bunch of other bad memories of him. He was not a good guy, did not treat us well, and drank and did drugs and whatnot. And they're just, you know, you don't remember a lot from when you're a little kid, but I have excerpts of very vivid memories of him chasing us down the street in a car and yelling at us in the middle of Mobile. My mom, my brother, and I walking down the street barefoot. But I decided I'm going to find this man anyway, right? And so I did. I looked him up and I found him. And I went over there. And it's just in Mobile. Just 45 minutes from where I live. I drove over there. Found out my grandfather on that side was still alive. And I went there and I went in and I talked to him. And he did not care. You know, he was clean now. He was off drugs. But, you know, he was about 12 to 15 years older than my mom. So by the time I met him, he was almost 70 years old. He's probably 68 or so. And that was 10 years ago. They didn't really seem to care. I showed him pictures of the kids and all this stuff. So, oh, that's nice and whatnot. And I wasn't heartbroken or anything. I didn't